We are under the lights here on a Friday night at AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Miami Marlins and the San Francisco Giants. Stanton and Posey ready to slug it out right after this. Jeff Samardzija, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Here's D. Gordon now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Gordon.
Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Well, Matt, they're playing good ball. If you look at the standings, they got a nice comfortable lead, but comfortable can be trouble. You got to stay focused, keep your foot on the pedal, and just continue to put that opponent away, because this little lead can dwindle quick.
And a neck-high fastball that time. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is a very aggressive club. They steal a lot of bases. They're not at the top of the league, but, man, they're right there. They're not far behind. They will run at every opportunity they get to try to force mistakes.
Now in the box, Giancarlo Stanton. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Well, Matty, some people say Gary is more of a pitcher's umpire because he features a wider strike zone than some. But I think he's at least pretty consistent about it.
And he pops him up back behind second base. Able to squeeze this one is Panic, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, center fielder, Christian.
In is Christian Yelich. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. First offering on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Let's go, Giants! From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Ready on 1 and 2. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Wei-In Chen, a Taiwan native, gets the starting nod. HR, what's the word on him?
Matt, the last 3 games been a bit of a struggle, and you wonder why. Well, you look at the base runners. He's allowing a lot of traffic on the bases. And so for that, I look at one number, his whip. It's over 1.5. He's got to get that down if he wants a chance to win games.
Digging in, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Eduardo Nunez.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matt, I love these games. 2 first-place teams. I mean, you know you're going to get good baseball. You know they're going to be competitive, and they're looking across each other. What I really want to watch are the managers. Who makes the critical move at the critical time?
1-1, here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Grounded to first. Bohr takes it in. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think Brendan Belt is a guy to watch out for. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Into the box now, Denard Span. Career numbers against Chen. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman, Brandon.
Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Belt. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Chen gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gordon is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still no score. Now at the plate, Justin Bohr. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season.
Justin Bohr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's in time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Ichiro Suzuki.
Here's Ichiro now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Crawford ranging into the outfield. 2 down.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Martin Prado now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a slider on the inside for strike one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Miami down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs.
Shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first in time, one away.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Marlins.
Buster.
And in the outfield, Christian Yelich, the smooth strider. He can go get the ball. Runs so graceful. It looks like he's effortless, and he's not really running as fast as he actually is, but the guy can go get him.
Here's Buster Posey now. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Rojas scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Joe Pennick.
Stepping into the box, Joe Pennick. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Chen's ready. Here's the first pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Standing in, JT Realmuto. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Wei-Yin Chen, as he'll take a look at ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
3-0 now.
3-0 to the opposing pitcher. Throwing strikes can be difficult sometimes, but nothing like not being able to throw it to the other pitcher. Man, it's got to be frustrating.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
3-1. Here it is. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. On the ground to the left side. Nunez gloves it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Ready now, Miguel Rojas. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Third inning, no score to this point. Fouled off into the seats behind first. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Right side. Belt has it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping into the box, Jarrett Parker. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He'll come in here at 263, 7 homers, and 33 driven in. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Dribbled to the right side. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single, and you know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
So striding in, Jeff Samardzija. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Nunez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 1-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The 1-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And this is fouled at the plate. Another one sent foul. Now another 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounder down the line at third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Ready for another chance? D. Gordon back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love, you know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
That's 2 close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
Hit hard to the right side. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
0-1, here it comes. Chop foul over towards the dugout. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, when they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Yelich. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Probably good he didn't make contact on that one. It's so tough to get around on a fastball up and in.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Now at the plate, Denard Span. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Denard Span.
Into the windup and the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon.
Digging in to try it again. Brandon Belt comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And the catch made out there by Ichiro, and that's out number 2.
The shortstop, number 35.
Digging in, Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a high strike there. 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And there's ball 1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Giants are down 1-2-3 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Striding in once again, Justin Bour. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Justin Bour.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he takes a called strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Here's Ichiro now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. And he'll just watch the splitter here. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Scorched to third. Nunez fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. In now, Martin Prado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. 1-1. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded by Panic. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Halfway home, still no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buster Posey. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch. Don't worry about that one.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Posey got caught out in front here as this is going to be in the seats. A foul ball. pitch on the way. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Striding into the box, Joe Panik. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch on its way. And there he goes towards second. In the air out toward right field. Therefore it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Now to the plate, Jarrett Parker. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Get that runner to second base now. Come on.
The 0-1 on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Ready with the 3-1. Here's a bouncer foul to the left side, and the count will move ahead now to 3-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Looks like the pitching coach might want to have a chat here.
Not sure why the pitching coach is even going to the mound. This guy's been on cruise control the entire game. Might be he's just giving his pitcher a chance to catch his breath, regroup, and regain some of that focus.
Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Big tilt on the slider against a swing and a miss. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he got him.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Settling in now, Jeff Samardzija. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First offering on its way. And the changeup is way low that time.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Little dribbler back at him. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from AT&T Park right after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, JT Realmuto. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row. Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Here's another 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. Nunez comes up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Hey, when the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Ready for another chance? Wei-Yin Chen. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. One out, nobody on. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Miguel Rojas. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly. He's about 1 pitch away. I mean, 1 good strike from getting all the way through the 6th inning, shutting these guys down. Really nice job.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Upton on the run. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Miami down in order. We are still scoreless. Now in the box, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Eduardo Nunez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Hey, anytime you're battling and the score is even, you've got to get on base to manufacture some offense. He'll take that every day of the week.
Digging in once again, Denard Span, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first, and he'll dive back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is fouled back and out of play. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a snap throw to first. And a dive, but he's back in.
Come on, Giants!
0-1 count and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Base hit now.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
Hey, he tried the surprise attack there with the bunt with the runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle on to first, and there are 2 down.
The shortstop, number 35.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Chen sets. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 out here and a runner at second. Change up low, 2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Way in front of that fastball.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with the lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Giants leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Back here in San Francisco, neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's D. Gordon now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Moving under it, Parker, 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1.
Well, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Christian Yelich.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Yelich. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. So he was able to take it into the 7th, but the no-hit bid is going to end here with 2 out in inning number 7. Into the box, Justin Bour. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. No hits to this point. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. And splash down. It's into McCovey Cove.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Into the box now, Ichiro Suzuki. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
But 2 in the inning
it's
for the
time
Marlins
the
thanks to the
traditional
2-run
seventh-inning
home
stretch.
run. Get up and stretch. It's now 2-0 Miami. Digging in to try it again.
Leading
Buster
off for the
Posey.
Giants.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Buster Posey.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat. Sent out to straightaway center field. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
The second baseman, number 12, Joe Panic.
Here's Joe Panic. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. On its way is pitch number 75. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, right
Ready
fielder,
once again, Jarrett Parker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Rojas over to his left. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Giants down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here.
Your
Neil
attention,
Ramirez
please.
will come on
These
now, and he'll
changes for
slide
San
into the
Francisco.
7 spot in the
Now
lineup
pitching and
following the
batting in
double
seventh
switch.
spot, number
Hunter
59,
Pence is into the ball game
Neil
as well, as he'll
Ramirez.
slide into the pitcher's spot,
Now
hitting
playing
9th
right
now
field
on the
and
double
batting in the ninth
switch.
spot, number 8,
Martin
Hunter
Prado
Pence.
now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Pence calls for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
now batting,
Stepping up now, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
1 out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then
The
start
pitcher,
working outside the zone.
Chad.
Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Stepping in now, Wei-Yin Chen. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Here it comes. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
The 0-2 home. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Ready with another 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, but they're on top 2-0. Striding in once again, Melvin Upton Jr. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Melvin Upton Jr.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
You know, Matt, he's thrown over 60% first pitch fastballs to guys. To be as deep in the game as he is, you would think that percentage would be higher.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Realmuto goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Upton retired, and there's one away.
Hunter Pence.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. On the ground up the middle. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for route number 2.
Up next for the Giants, third baseman.
Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
Fielder, number 2, Denard Span.
Striding into the box, Denard Span. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
And he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Yelich is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for San Francisco. They trail it here 2-0. Bay Bridge, and at the other end, the city by the bay, as we continue tonight's ball game from AT&T Park. Stepping into the box, Miguel Rojas. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Again, he sends it out of play. Again, a 1-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Crawford charging in on it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Here's D. Gordon now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
The 0-2 home. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Marlins, right fielder
Giancarlo Stanton now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Boy, he's getting a lot of late swings. They're just not catching up to him right now, not picking it up, not seeing it, or maybe picked up a tick on his fastball. But, man, he's keeping it away from him nice.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Fouled back.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Here's another 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready with another 2-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Miami down in order. They're up 2-0. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
First baseman, Brandon Belt.
In there, no balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
On the ground to the right side. Bohr has it, and he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
The shortstop, number 35, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Rojas is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th. Here's Buster Posey now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Well, the pitcher gives up the double. He can't do anything about that now. He just needs to put it behind him and focus on the man at the plate. If he takes care of him, the game is over. On the other hand, if he gives up a bomb, this thing is tied. It's getting a little dicey.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. A.J. Ramos takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
A.J. Ramos.
Here's Joe Panik head-to-head against A.J. Ramos. Hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled back. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he will make the catch here to end things. And the Marlins have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Miami win this one despite banging out only 2 hits. Wei-Yin Chen earns win number 7 on the season. Jeff Samardzija pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.